Good morning, students. Nowadays, we are studying the lesson Weathering the Storm in Arsama. And in our previous video, we had studied that um, when the rain stopped and rainwater slowly began to reduce, Prashant was determined to seek out his family without further any delay. And he took a long sturdy stick, and then he started on his 18-kilometer journey back to his village. And he constantly had to use his stick to locate the road, to determine where the water was most shallow. He went from there, and as he was going through the water, the scene he witnessed grew more and more horrible. And because he had to push away many human bodies and men, women, children, and carcasses of the dogs, goats, cattle, many cattle. So that was the very horrible situation. He had to go among those dead bodies. And at last, Prashant reached his village, and the name of his village is Kalikuda. And he was afraid there, and when he saw his house, there were only few things, only the roof, remnants of its roof was there. He was so sad, and he was thinking about his family. And when he went to the Red Cross shelter, he looked his grandmother there, the maternal grandmother there, who was hungry, and she rushed towards him, and mm, her eyes were full of tears. Then Prashant found his whole family, his brother, sister, uncle, aunts, everything, everybody, and he joined the group, his family, okay, in the Red Cross shelter. And now the next para. Um, then what happened in the story next, we will see in the next paragraph. Okay, so look at the next para. By the next morning, as he took in the desperate situation in the shelter, he decided to get a grip over himself. He sensed a deathly grip shutting upon the 2,500 strong crowd in the shelter. By the next morning, and next morning, he took in desperate situation. He was in the very sad situation, very desperate, very difficult situation in the shelter. He decided to get a grip over himself. He decided to get a grip. Get a grip over himself means to decide something with determination. He decided something to determination. And what he decided, he sensed a deathly grief shutting upon the 2,500 strong crowd in the shelter. He found that he realized that there was a deeply grief, deathly grief. Deathly grief means a very extremely sorrowfulness there. And people were very desperate, and they were in very horrible situation. And there were 2,500 people, they lived in that shelter. And he found them in a great difficulty. 86 lives were lost in the village. 86 people were killed in the village, and all the 96 houses had been washed away, and 96 houses were destroyed, had been destroyed in the water. It was their fourth day at the shelter. So far they had survived on green coconuts, but there were too few to go around such a tumult of people. And that was the fourth day at the shelter. And they had survived, means the all of the people who were in the Red Cross shelter, they were very in difficult situation. They did not have anything to eat, and they had survived 4 days on the green coconuts only. And they eat green coconuts only, and but then they had nothing. They had nothing. The tumult means the uproar of a disorderly crowd. The crowd was disorderly, and they were, that was the very horrible situation. They did not have anything. They did not have food, they did not have clothes, they did not have shelter, and a lot of people, 2500 people lived in a very close area. So they were very desperate. And at that moment, Prashant had decided to do something for those people. Prashant, all of 19 years, decided to step in as a leader of his village if no one else did. He organized a group of youths and elders to jointly pressurize the merchant once again to part with his rice. And Prashant, he was 19 years old at that time, and he decided to step in as leader of the village. He decided to lead the village. He decided to do something for the villagers. And if no one else did, no one such as people who leads the villagers at that time, he found nothing, no one. So he decided that he himself will lead the village. He organized a group of youths. He gathered some youths and elders also, and they jointly pressurized the merchant because they had nothing to eat. So they jointly, with youths and elders, they jointly pressurize the merchant of the food articles. So merchant once again to part with his rice, to give them some rice at this tumult situation. This time the delegation succeeded and returned triumphantly, and this time the merchant was agreed. They were agreed for giving them some rice. So this time the delegation means the group of youths and elders, and that delegation succeeded and returned triumphantly. Triumphantly means victoriously. Victoriously means they had rice, they had food to eat, wading through the receding waters with food for the entire shelter. And they came there with the food for the shelter, and no one cared that the rice was already rotting, and they realized that rice were rotting means bad, that is a ruin and decomposed, but no one cared that, because they had not anything to eat, and if they have the rotten rice, so that is too much for them. So branches from fallen trees were gathered to light a reluctant and slow fire on which to cook the rice. And branches from the fallen trees, they gathered the branches of the trees and they started fire. The fire was very slow because the all things were wet in the water. So they started fire, and on which to cook the rice. They cooked rice for them. For the first time in 4 days, the survivors at the cyclone shelter were able to fill their bellies. And the first time in 4 days, they eat anything, something. And the survivors at the cyclone, those people who were the survivor of cyclone in that shelter, they were able to fill their bellies means stomach, and they they eat something. His next task was to organize a team of youth volunteers to clean the shelter of filth, urine, vomit, floating carcasses, and to tend to the wounds and fractured of the many who had been injured. And after that, he had a new task, and he organized the team of youth volunteers. Volunteers means who works with his own inspiration. So he organized a team and youth of volunteers to clean the shelter, because those shelters were very in dirty condition. The filth, urine, vomit, floating carcasses was there also, and some peoples were they wounded and the fractured, the many who had been injured. So he decided to clean the shelter. So he organized a youth volunteer team, and they cleaned the whole shelter. Okay. On the fifth day, a military helicopter flew over the shelter and dropped some food parcels. It then did not return. And on the what happened on the fifth day, a military helicopter flew over the shelter, and that military helicopter dropped some food parcels from the sky. It then did not return, and after that, that helicopter did not return back. It only one time dropped the food particle parcels. The youth task force gathered empty utensils from the shelter. Then they deputed the children to lay in the sand left by the waters around the shelter with these utensils on their stomach to communicate to the passing helicopters that they were hungry. And what happened then? On the fifth day, a military helicopter flew over the shelter and dropped some food parcels, and it dropped food parcel only one time, single time. And the youth task force gathered. A youth task force was there, which Prashant had gathered, and the youth force gathered their empty utensils from the shelter. They they took some empty utensils, and then they deputed children to lay down on the ground. They lay down the children like this. You can see in this picture. You can see in this picture. There were small children were on the ground, and they were laying, and they have utensils. These are the utensils, and they have utensils on their bellies. Okay, so they why they did it? Because then they deputed the children to lay in the sand left by the waters around the shelter with these utensils on their stomach. They lay down there with the utensils, and the utensils were lay on their stomach. Why? To communicate to passing helicopters that they were hungry. To show that, to communicate that. The passing helicopters, the helicopters was passing over them and their shelter, and they wanted to communicate. They wanted to show their condition to those helicopters. So they wanted to show their situation to the helicopters flying over them, that they were hungry. They wanted to communicate that they were hungry and they have not anything to eat. So the message got through, and after that the helicopter made regular rounds of the shelter, airdropping food and other basic needs. And that idea worked on, and the message got through. The helicopters got the message that the survivors were hungry and they had not anything to eat. So the helicopters made regular rounds of the shelters, regular basis and the daily, and airdropping food and other needs. Okay. And Prashant found that a large number of children had been orphaned. He brought them together and put up a polythene sheet shelter for them. Women were mobilized to look after them, while the men secured food and materials for the shelter. And what Prashant did after that, Prashant found that a large number of children had been orphaned. Orphaned means a child who loses his parents to death. So they were orphaned, they had not their parents. So he found that there were large number of the children who had been orphaned. He brought them together. He brought them, all the orphaned children, he brought them together and put up in a polythene sheet shelter. And he made a new shelter, and that was the polythene sheet shelter for them. And there were some women too. So women were mobilized. Women were requested, or they asked them to look after them. To look after them. Them refers to those orphan children. So women were mobilized to look after those children, or those orphan children, to look after them, while the men secured food and materials for the shelters. And the task for the men was to secure food and other materials for the shelter. As the week passed, Prashant was quick to recognize that the women and children were sinking deeper and deeper in their grief. As the weeks passed, after that, Prashant was realized that he was quick to recognize, means he realized that the women and children were sinking deeper and deeper in their grief. He realized that women and children, they were in very desperate conditions. They were going to the depression. Deeper and deeper their grief, means the deep grief, means extremely grief. They were going to depression. He persuaded the women to start working in the Food for Work program started by an NGO. And for the children, he organized sports events. And what he do after that? He persuaded means to make agree. He made agree the women to start working in the food for work program. And that NGO came there. NGO means that the non-government organization, the private organization, not government organization. So an NGO came there, and they started food for work program. Mean they got food after doing some work. And for the children, organized sports events. And they started sports event. They organized sports events for the children, because they were orphaned. They did not have their parents, so they were in desperate condition. They were going to the depression without parents. So that NGO with Prashant organized the sports events for the children. He himself loved to play cricket, and so he organized cricket matches for children. He himself loved the cricket game, so he organized cricket matches for children. Prashant engaged with other volunteers in helping the widows and children to pick up the broken pieces of their lives. Prashant engaged with other volunteers, and Prashant engaged with other volunteers. Prashant worked with other volunteers in helping the widows. Widow means whose husband was dead, who had not husband. So she was that woman was widow, and the children to pick up the broken pieces of their life. They to do something for themselves. The initial government plan was to shut up institutions for orphans and widows. And the initial government plan, in very initial stage, the government started a plan to set up institutions for orphans and widows separately. So government started a new plan that they was to set up, they was to build the institutions for the orphan children and for the widows separately. However, this step was successfully resisted as it was felt that in such institutions children would grow up without love and widows would suffer from stigma and loneliness. And what happened when the government started a new plan to set up the institutions for the orphans and widows separately? So that step was successfully resisted. Resisted means opposed. That plan was opposed by the volunteers, by the youth, by the Prashant. Why? Because it was felt that such institutions, it was realized that such type of institutions for widows and orphans, the children would grow without love. In those shelter, there were only children. They lived there and they grow up. They would grow up without love. And widows and such type of widows, they would suffer from stigma. Stigma means with the disgrace and loneliness. So Prashant's group believed orphans should be resettled in their own community itself, possibly in new foster families made up of childless widows and children without adult care. And the Prashant got a new idea, and his group believed that orphans should be resettled with their own community itself. The orphans should be lived in with their community itself. And they made some new foster families means a family that provides custody or the guardianship for children whose parents are dead or unable to look after them. The orphan children whose parents are dead or unable to look after them, so they got a foster family, a family that provides custody or the guardianship for those children, the orphan children. And there were many women too, widows who did not have their husband or their family. So the women were alone and the children were alone, and to set up them separately, so it was opposed. This plan was opposed by the Prashant, and they created a foster families. They made up a new foster. This type of foster families means they put together widows and children. So new foster families of the childless widows who are childless means who had not their own child, they were alone, and the children who were orphan, the children without adult care. So they made such as family, and they put together those widows and the childrens. Okay, so this was the new idea. And it is 6 months after the devastation of the super cyclone. This time Prashant wounded spirit has healed simply because he had no time to bother about his own pains. And in the 6 months after the devastation of the super cyclone, after the 6 months, so this time the Prashant Prashant spirit was also wounded because he had destroyed his house too. So because his house had been destroyed also, so his spirit was also wounded, but that wounded spirit had healed simply because he had no time to bother about himself or his own pain. His handsome youthful face is what the widows and orphan children of his village seek out most of their darkest hour of grief. And he was thinking about the whole community, and his youthful face, his handsome youthful face is what the widows and orphan children in the village, what he had done for the widows and orphan children. And he made a new family of the widows and orphan children, and that was the great task. And village seek out most of their darkest hour of the grief, and they came out from that darkest hour of the grief, that extremely sorrowful situation. They came out from that situation, and they lived there. Okay, so it was the end of this lesson. Okay, and now the time of Hindi summary. तो हमने इसमें पढ़ लिया था कि किस तरह से प्रशांत एक डिफ़िकल्ट सिचुएशन से गुज़रता है, और वो किस तरह से अपनी फैमिली को ढूंढ लेता है इस कठिन परिस्थिति में। और जब वो वहाँ जाता है तो उस पूरे ग्रुप की जो डेस्परेट सिचुएशन है उसको देखता है, और वो कुछ ना कुछ करने के लिए कमर कसता है। ही डिसाइडेड टू गेट अ ग्रिप ओवर हिमसेल्फ, मैंने वो कुछ करने की ठानता है कि कुछ न कुछ करना चाहिए। और वो जब देखता है कि वहाँ लगभग 2500 लोगों की क्राउड है, उस शेल्टर में भीड़ है, और लगभग 86 लोगों की जान जा चुकी है, मत या वो वहाँ नहीं हैं, लॉस्ट मतलब गायब हो चुके हैं, और 96 घर जो हैं वो पानी में बह गए हैं, पानी में नष्ट हो गए हैं। और फोर्थ डे, उनका चौथा दिन था वो उस दिन, और अभी तक तो का समय उन्होंने केवल ग्रीन कोकोनट्स खाकर ही बिताया था, लेकिन अब आगे उनके पास कुछ भी नहीं है। वो खाली हो गए हैं, उनके पास कुछ बचा नहीं है। अब क्या खाएंगे? तो प्रशांत अभी जो केवल 19 साल का है, उसने डिसाइड किया कि वो गांव को लीड करेगा, विलेजर्स को लीड करेगा। हालांकि और कोई ऐसा नहीं कर पा रहा था, इसलिए उसने खुद ही सोचा कि मैं ही लीड करता हूँ। उनका लीडर बन गया एक तरह से, और उसने एक ग्रुप ऑर्गेनाइज़ किया, ग्रुप बनाया, यूथ थे, जो जवान लोग थे, उनका एक ग्रुप बनाया, और उसमें एल्डर्स को भी जोड़ा। और इस तरह से उन्होंने प्रेशराइज़ किया, सब ने मिल करके, जो मर्चेंट थे, व्यापारी थे, उनके ऊपर प्रेशर बनाया कि उनको कुछ राइस दिया जाए, उनको कुछ चावल दिए जाएं खाने के लिए। और इस समय जो डेलीगेशन था, उनका पूरा जो ग्रुप था, उसको सफलता मिली और उनको खाने के लिए चावल मिल गया। हालांकि वो चावल ख़राब था और बिल्कुल सड़ा हुआ था, लेकिन इस बात की किसी ने चिंता नहीं की, क्योंकि कम से कम कुछ तो था खाने के लिए। समथिंग इज़ बेटर देन नथिंग। और इस तरह से उन्होंने फिर वो गीली लकड़ियाँ इकट्ठी की, अगल बगल से आग जलाई, भले ही वो स्लो फायर थी, धीरे धीरे जल रही थी, लेकिन उन्होंने चावल को पकाया, और 4 दिनों में पहली बार उन्होंने कुछ खाया, उनका पेट भरा। और इस तरह से फिर जो उसने एक टीम बनाई यूथ वॉल्टियर्स की, जो जवान लड़के थे, उनकी एक टीम बनाई कि पूरे शेल्टर की सफाई की जाए, क्योंकि पूरा शेल्टर गंदा हो रखा था, चारों तरफ फिल्थ, यूरिन, वॉमिटिंग, और डेड बॉडीज़ थी जो एनिमल्स की उधर घूम रही पड़ी हुई थी इधर उधर, और कुछ लोग घायल थे। तो उन सब को उन्होंने मतलब सफाई करनी शुरू करी, पूरे शेल्टर को, उसको व्यवस्थित करना शुरू किया। और 5वें दिन एक मिलिट्री हेलीकॉप्टर ऊपर से उड़ा, और उसने कुछ फूड पार्सल्स ऊपर से गिराया। आप देखते होंगे, आपको पता होगा कि जब कोई इस तरह से कोई साइक्लोन या इस तरह से कोई आपदा में लोग पड़े होते हैं, तो उनके लिए ऊपर से फूड पार्सल्स गिराए जाते हैं। तो ऐसे ही वो मिलिट्री हेलीकॉप्टर ने भी कुछ फूड पार्सल्स गिराए, लेकिन उसके बाद वो नहीं आया, एक ही बार गिरा के चला गया। अब प्रशांत और उसकी टीम ने एक नया आइडिया सुझाया। उन्होंने कुछ बच्चों को इकट्ठा किया, जैसे आप यहाँ इस फोटो में देख सकते हैं। इस तरह से बच्चों को इकट्ठा किया और उनको लिटा दिया ज़मीन पर, जहाँ पर पानी नहीं था, और उनके पेट में थालियाँ रख दी, इस तरह से बर्तन रख दिए। तो ये कम्युनिकेट करना था, जो ऊपर से हेलीकॉप्टर उड़ते थे, उनको ये दिखाना था कि हमारे पास खाने के लिए कुछ भी नहीं है, और ऊपर से कोई देखेगा तो वो ये समझ जाएगा कि इनके पास खाने को नहीं है, तो कुछ गिराएगा। और उस आइडिया ने काम भी किया। और उसके बाद जब वो मैसेज हेलीकॉप्टर को मिल गया, तो हेलीकॉप्टर में जो लोग थे उन्होंने फिर रेगुलर बेसिस पर राउंड लगाने शुरू किए और उनके लिए एयर ड्रॉपिंग जो फूड था, फूड पार्सल्स थे और जो अदर नीड्स थी उनकी, वो ऊपर से गिराने शुरू किए। प्रशांत ने जब वहाँ देखा कि बहुत सारे बच्चे ऑर्फन्ड हैं, ऑर्फन्ड माने अनाथ हो गए हैं, उनके पेरेंट्स की डेथ हो गई है, वो केवल बच्चे ही बचे हैं, तो उसने उन सबको इकट्ठा किया और एक पॉलीथीन शीट से एक अलग से शेल्टर बनाया और जो वुमेन थी, महिलाएं थी, उनको मोबिलाइज़ किया, उनको रिक्वेस्ट किया, उनको एग्री किया कि वो उन बच्चों की देखभाल करें। और जो आदमी लोग हैं, जेंट्स हैं, वो उनको कहा कि भैया आप भोजन की व्यवस्था करें और बाकी अन्य सामान की व्यवस्था करें। और इस तरह से हफ्ते बीतते गए और प्रशांत ने एक और चीज़ नोटिस की, जो वीमेन हैं और बच्चे हैं वो बहुत ज़्यादा दुखी हैं, क्योंकि बच्चों के पेरेंट्स नहीं हैं और वीमेन कुछ ऐसी हैं जो विडोज़ हो चुकी हैं, जिनके हस्बैंड की डेथ हो गई है, जिनके फैमिली मेम्बर नहीं हैं, वो भी अकेली रह गई हैं। तो उनका दुख, अब लाइफ में तो आगे अंधेरा ही है, कुछ भी नहीं है, तो वो बहुत ज़्यादा परेशान और उनका दुखी है, डिप्रेशन में जाने की स्थिति है। उसने प्रशांत ने क्या किया कि उन महिलाओं को एग्री करवाया, उनको राज़ी करवाया कि वो फूड फॉर वर्क प्रोग्राम चलाएं। एक एनजीओ वहाँ था, एक एनजीओ आया और एनजीओ में नॉन गवर्नमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन होती है, तो उन्होंने एक ऐसा प्रोग्राम चलाया कि काम करो और उसके बदले आपको खाना मिलेगा। तो इस तरह के प्रोग्राम में महिलाओं को लगाया और बच्चों के लिए स्पोर्ट्स इवेंट आयोजित करवाए, ऑर्गेनाइज करवाए, क्योंकि बच्चों को खेलना पसंद है और बच्चे क्योंकि बिना माता पिता के वो बड़े डिप्रेशन में जा रहे थे, तो उनके लिए उसने गेम्स का आयोजन किया। वो खुद भी क्रिकेट खेलना पसंद करता था, इसलिए उसने क्रिकेट मैचेस ऑर्गेनाइज कराए वहाँ पर। और प्रशांत ने एक और काम किया, उसने जो उसके वॉलंटियर्स थे, उसने एक वॉलंटियर्स की टीम बनाई। वॉलंटियर मीन्स स्वयंसेवक, जो अपनी प्रेरणा से काम करते हैं, तो बिना पैसा लिए। तो इस तरह से प्रशांत इंगेज हो गया वॉलंटियर्स के साथ कि वो उन विडोज़ और बच्चों की उनकी हेल्प करने के लिए, कि कैसे उनकी हेल्प की जाए। तो वहाँ पर गवर्नमेंट ने एक नया प्लान शुरू किया उस समय कि ऐसे इंस्टीट्यूशन बनाए जाएं, कुछ ऐसे संस्थाएं बनाएंगी जो ऑर्फन्स के लिए होंगे और विडोज़ के लिए होंगे। मतलब जो विडो कहते हैं जिसके पति की डेथ हो जाती है, जो विधवा है एक तरह से, तो विधवाओं के लिए अलग इंस्टीट्यूशन बनेंगे और ऑर्फन्स जो अनाथ बच्चे हैं उनके लिए अलग इंस्टीट्यूशन बनेंगे, उनको अलग अलग ग्रुप में, अलग अलग संस्थाओं में रखा जाएगा। हालांकि इस स्टेप का विरोध किया गया प्रशांत और उसके वॉलंटियर्स के द्वारा कि उन्होंने इस तरह के इंस्टीट्यूशन नहीं बनने चाहिए। कारण उन्होंने कहा है कि जो ऐसी संस्थाएं होती हैं जहां बच्चे बिना प्यार के ग्रो होते हैं, क्योंकि वो बच्चे बच्चे रहते हैं वहाँ, अनाथ बच्चे, तो सारे अनाथ बच्चे एक साथ रहते हैं, उनको लव प्यार नहीं मिल पाता और वो जो बड़े होते हैं तो बिना प्यार के ऐसे ही बड़े हो जाते हैं। और विडोज़ के लिए जो संस्थाएं बनती हैं उनका भी जो एक्सपीरियंस है वो ठीक नहीं रहता, उनको बहुत सारे डिसग्रेस का सामना करना पड़ता है, बड़ी कठिन स्थिति का सामना करना पड़ता है और उनका अकेलापन हो रहता है, अकेली रहती हैं वहाँ पर। तो प्रशांत के ग्रुप ने ये बिलीव किया कि ये जो ऑर्फन्स हैं इनके लिए एक फॉस्टर फैमिलीज़ बनाई जाए। फॉस्टर फैमिली का मतलब है कि ऐसी फैमिलीज़ कि जो विडोज़ हैं, जो चाइल्डलेस विडोज़ हैं, माने जिनके बच्चे नहीं हैं उनको, और जो बच्चे हैं जो ऑर्फन्स हैं जिनके पेरेंट्स नहीं हैं, उन दोनों को इकट्ठा करके और तब संस्थाएं बनाई जाए, उनको इकट्ठा रखा जाए, वो अपनी कम्युनिटी में रहें, वो अलग से संस्थाओं में न रहें बल्कि एक साथ रहें। तो जो चाइल्डलेस विडोज़ हैं उनको बच्चे मिल जाएंगे और जो ऑर्फन्स, जो बच्चे हैं, उनको मदर मिल जाएगी। तो इस तरह से एक ऐसी फॉस्टर फैमिली बनाई। ऐसी फैमिलीज़ को फॉस्टर फैमिली कहते हैं कि जो कस्टडी प्रोवाइड कराते हैं, जो गार्जियनशिप प्रोवाइड करते हैं ऐसे बच्चों के लिए जिनके पेरेंट्स नहीं हैं। तो इस तरह से दोनों का फ़ायदा हो, महिलाओं को बच्चे मिल गए, बच्चों को माताएं मिल गई। तो इस तरह से ऐसी संस्था और उनको इकट्ठा रखा गया। और लगभग 6 महीने हो गए उस डिवास्टेशन, उस जो पूरा आपदा आई थी और सुपर साइक्लोन की, उसको लगभग 6 महीने हो गए। प्रशांत की जो वॉन्डेड स्पिरिट थी, वो हील हो चुकी थी, मतलब वो ठीक हो चुकी थी, क्योंकि वो खुद भी परेशान था। उसका अपना घर टूट गया था, उसके पास कुछ नहीं बचा था। लेकिन अब वो परेशान नहीं है, अब वो खुश है, क्योंकि उसके जो फेस है, उसके पास ये टाइम नहीं है कि वो अपने पेन के बारे में सोचे, अपने कष्ट के बारे में सोचे। उसने तो पूरी कम्युनिटी के बारे में सोचा, उसने उन विडोज़ के बारे में सोचा, उन ऑर्फन चिल्ड्रन के बारे में सोचा, जो कि अपने डार्केस्ट आवर में थे, जो ग्रीफ का जो सबसे ज़्यादा दुखी और सबसे ज़्यादा संकट का समय था। ऐसे समय पर उसने उनकी हेल्प की, और विडोज़ और ऑर्फन जो बच्चे थे, जो अनाथ हो गए थे, उनके लिए फैमिली बनाई और उनके लिए सारी व्यवस्था करवाई। तो ये एक बहुत बड़ा काम था, और ये प्रशांत ने कर लिया था। इसलिए वो, उसकी जो वॉन्डेड स्पिरिट थी वो आज हील हो चुकी है, वो ठीक हो चुकी है। अब उसको उतना कष्ट नहीं है अपना घर खोने का, क्योंकि जब आप किसी के लिए कुछ करते हैं तो आपको एक अंदर से खुशी मिलती है, और उसमें आप फिर अपना कष्ट भूल जाते हैं। तो इस तरह से ये आज का लेसन यहाँ पर पूरा होता है। और ये कुछ वर्ड मीनिंग हैं, कुछ आपने और किए होंगे, ये वर्ड मीनिंग भी करनी है। इनमें से जो क्वेश्चंस हैं वो आपको करने हैं। ये फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन तो मैं आपको ऑलरेडी दे चुका हूँ, ये आप कर चुके होंगे। और क्वेश्चन नंबर सेकंड, थर्ड, फोर्थ एंड एक और भी क्वेश्चन हो सकता है, हाँ यस, फिफ्थ क्वेश्चन भी है यहाँ पर, ये भी आपको करना है। तो इस तरह से ये 5 क्वेश्चंस आपके सामने हैं जिनमें से एक हो चुका है। 4 क्वेश्चंस बचे, 2, 3, 4 एंड 5। तो ये पाँचों क्वेश्चन, चार ये और एक पहले किया हुआ, ये 5 क्वेश्चन आपने करने हैं। और इस तरह से ये लेसन यहाँ पर आपका पूरा होता है। ओके।